Okay. Hawkins Mansion. After the death of Colden, Pierce, victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Riverside Institute to the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of Dr. Fuller. The last confrontation between Charles Hawkins and his wife has revealed that the man, under his monstrous appearance, tried to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce, if Sarah succumbs to the lure of the occult, she will lose all free will, allowing the cult to bring its plan to fruition, summon an ancient and evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must now know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions and find a way to protect her. Huh.
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere.
They're gonna set fire to the mansion.
You are mine.
What was that?
Silas, the old caretaker.
Caretaker?
Yeah. Which means he lied to us.
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
There's metal bits?
Well, it might be what's containing it.
Huh. I don't think there's really much for me to explore up here.
Now, if you notice, she had said the whole, like, I'll do anything to bring him back. I hope she doesn't give herself...
To the Eldritch Horror to resurrect her child?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be messy.
Eloquence gets you more dialogue options.
Let's go Eloquence, then. Because I want to max out Investigation. I am the best detective, but a terrible person.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Wasn't he supposed to have joined us in the mental hospital?
That's precise. Well, no. He was supposed to come and speak with us here, but the interesting thing is Pierce is approaching him as though you had never given him permission or given him your
which is confusing.
It may have been one of those things where regardless of whether it said yes or no to his help, he would come in and insist to help you anyway.
It might have been one of those where they planned on having him help you in the whoa.
What's the ascent?
When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation closer than ever to their new master, they'll enter his sleep of death, will only awaken to answer his call. They'll be called the Awakened.
Oh, so you know those corpses that were on those pedestals in the ritual chamber?
Yeah.
So the people that, quote-unquote, awaken transformed after a seemingly death-like sleep. Yeah. Yeah, the Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol. See, this is what I meant by protective.
Mm-hmm.
So powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of the creatures of myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it onto the doors of their houses, and embroidered it into the clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exercise its power on the doors of the sunken city. Extract taken from the Necronomicon by Abdul Al-Hazad? Al-Hazed? Al-Hazred.
Al-Hazred. Yeah. That was an entry written by a Middle Eastern man, Egyptian maybe? I don't remember. That Charles had actually stolen. He stole an amulet.
Patch.
Yeah, that specific amulet. And had presumably given it to Sarah? Question mark? Not entirely sure. Also, that's a nice rendition of Cthulhu. Creepy. Looks cool.
What does it say next to him? Extract taken from the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon. The words that follow are not really mine. They are communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds in the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps of the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind, night after night. I can only hope these crumbs of knowledge can only leave these crumbs of knowledge the world, in the hope that reading them will guide men. But I already fear that unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares open this accursed collection. Because just like prisoners whose confessions were written on their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. Okay.
People were
see.
making jokes about how you need more tongues to probably pronounce things
There we
properly
go.
in that language. That's
High
funny.
Priest.
Oh, hey, that's that mask.
Yeah, we saw that mask earlier. The call cannot be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the true seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe, and when the stars align and the day of awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. Okay, so we're done with that. Clues. I really wish these clues would actually include every single, like, random piece of garbage that you pick up and look at.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we had inventory. Yeah, so we had the poker. Wait, I've had a lot more stuff than this, though. Well, I guess we just get to keep the murder stick. Or maybe it's this stuff, knowledge.
Yeah,
because I've straight up, like, looted, like, axes. We've had knives. Multiple knives, in fact.
You can't possibly be carrying all this on your person.
Hammer space. Okay, so we don't have any points. How's my sanity doing? Not great. I've pretty much grabbed every sanity thing here. Though, realistically, there's only a handful of things that we could have skipped.
Well, wait,
really,
this is mental trauma.
Yeah, these are mental traumas.
So what was the Necronomicon is unavoidable, though. What were the next ones?
Hawkins is unavoidable. Trapped in Madness is unavoidable.
Yeah.
Reading the Necronomicon is unavoidable. Meeting the Shambler, unavoidable. This one, avoidable.
That was avoidable. You could.
I don't know if Francis Sanders was avoidable. I think you had to see it.
Yeah, in order to... Yeah, Yeah, I don't know.
Because I only see 2 things in this list that I could have
Watch you
avoided.
really only be 1 or 2 things away from...
Well, I mean, if
falling
we end
to
up crazy
Cthulhu
as a
in the end.
coconut, oh well. I mean, I'm assuming most of the plot is going to be about the same. Whoa, that was
You
weird.
seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
So that's them cooking up a plan. Who's the
Let's
Wanderer?
do these. I don't know. Can we do the...
Well, why don't we maybe talk about Hawkins?
Okay.
There is
Maybe?
nothing left for you on Darkwater.
Except my sins.
Sarah, we all know you're not responsible for the actions of your husband.
And what about the Wanderer?
The creature who killed Francis Sanders.
So, he met his fate. You understand, yes? I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No, you're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
Yeah, there has to be a way to fight it.
You've recovered from yesterday's condition. That must mean you can fight it. We must find something that will stop you from relapsing.
Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
That was weird. It seemed like you got way too much out of just that. So your husband's dead.
Yeah, so that's one frustration I have with the dialogue system in this game. It likes to speed past things.
No, you're not drinking anymore.
I drank a bit in the beginning. I was thinking it would be funny to drink a lot and see what would happen.
You need to be completely lucid for this.
Yeah, well, so I was originally hoping that you could almost, like, lush your way through the game, so you're, like, almost like the alcohol protects you.
It protects your sanity
like,
by...
You know, the idea of being, like, so drunk that you just kind of take it instead of, like, trying to rationalize things. It's Algernon. Where'd he go?
I thought he may have gone to the library or went upstairs.
Oh, yeah, he might be down here. Because the idea of, like, you know, being kind of drunk... Yeah, I don't know. I'd say I'm, like, mildly more easygoing when I'm drunk. Less functional. But less bothered by stuff.
Seeing you again.
Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
Ah, presumptuous. Much? Okay. Well, we know about the dagger. Yeah, the dagger had the symbol on it too, but... So, I mean, do you want to ask about the Shambler or the dagger?
Sure.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently.
Yeah, let's talk about the dagger.
The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger, but I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Wait, this drawing?
Oh.
We'll look over there.
Oh. Nope. Different bust.
Different bust.
So a lot of people are commenting on the voice actor for the main character. It is the same voice actor that did the main character in Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
As it's published by the same
on the wall.
company, and I'm fairly certain they have like a contract with
lamp.
them. Yeah,
Things are
lamps,
super
stuff.
shiny, and it confuses me at times.
Yeah, but it is the same guy. And I don't mind actually. He's a good voice actor. Apparently, he actually did like half the voices for Vampire, or like he did a chunk. There's only like 5 to 7 voice actors for Vampire, and there were a ton of different characters, and they all sounded different. It was wild.
Is this the officer?
How are you, Bradley?
Oh. Does he know
it's
about...
you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I mean, poor guy. Because if you tell him the truth, I mean, it's being truthful, but he could potentially get very mad, sad, angry, all of the above. Lie, and he'll probably never know what happens, but you'll I don't like lying to people. I can't lie to people.
Truth.
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Blah, blah, blah.
I would like to have known if they were in a relationship, but he might get sad or angry about that. And yeah, the whole, like, his grief clouds his judgment. He's gonna make brash actions.
I kind of want to ask the nature of their relationship.
I do too. I want to know, like, because they seem definitely flirtatious, but...
You and Dr. Colden were close, from what I saw.
Yeah, you can say that. We've known each other for some time now, and... Well, let's say... that I was sweet on her the first day that I saw her.
Did she share these feelings?
I think so. But I'm not sure. We weren't very good at expressing that sort of thing, but we enjoyed spending time together. In any case, I won't let her death go unpunished.
Let's probably do... I mean, our psychology and our eloquence is about the same. Let's go psychology.
Yeah, we don't want him.
I understand your feelings, Bradley. But I don't think that you're in the right state to make such a decision.
He killed her, Pierce. I can't do nothing, faced with this situation.
Fuller's crimes won't go unpunished, I give you my word. But for now, you must keep a cool head. We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
Don't think it matches.
That one doesn't have a beard.
No. I recognize... I remembered there was a bust in there, but I didn't remember what it looked like. Yeah, so how did Bradley survive? Hell if I know.
Yeah, it's a question that's been boggling me. Was the whole...
Found him.
That doesn't... It has hair on it.
No. I saw the scar.
Yeah, I don't know if that was another vision, because you know how we've had visions and then they end up not being...
Yeah, how we
truth.
kind of lose it a little bit, a lot. Oh.
There are some busts up there.
Yeah, they didn't match. They didn't have beards.
Or they had long hair. They had an awful lot of busts in this house.
Yeah, a lot of... Well, I mean, the wife is an artist. So it's not, like, that far-fetched.
But I wonder who the busts are of. Oh.
Well, in this case, I think it's,
This looks like...
the father?
The father of Charles.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Easy thing to check. Oh, they boarded that room up.
Oh.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth?
There we are.
Reconstruction.
What kind of ritual was she preparing?
We were told that she was trying to undo it.
Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here? Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon.
One more candle.
How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler? Knowing Mrs. Hawkins, I bet she was willing to fight. Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife. If the amulet can protect Sarah Hawkins from the influence of the mythos, I must find it.
What?
Just how gloomy it is.
True.
Just concerned that something's gonna come out of the shadows. Oh hey, it's your favorite spot.
In the ear? Was it?
It was, yeah, out of the ear of the...
Why is that my favorite spot?
No. It's the place you keep looking at. That recess in the wall with the skull and the...
Oh, yeah.
Bust.
Sorry, I thought you were referring to the...
To the cleaning out his ears? I mean,
Yeah.
you do that quite often.
I wear, like,
Oh,
big
so
headphones.
you didn't want to go in the other room?
I've already been in all the other rooms.
Okay. There probably isn't anything new in there. Also, super.
We haven't had a whole lot of find hidden objects in a while.
I mean, the house isn't changing by the looks of it.
No, it's true. It's just like in the very beginning of the game, I was finding hidden objects left and right. Now it's just like, nah. We never noticed the box that was like right there.
Yeah.
Ow.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
This amulet is engraved with the Elder Sign. Drake calls it the Key of R'ah. That's like... No, he like rolled it. Yeah. He firmly believes that this artifact is of great power. Ooh, a vision of the future?
Looks like it. Oh, so...
It looked like some kind of dark magic was taking possession of him, and Drake was trying to hold the symbol and say something in the tongue, the Eldritch tongue, to get it off of him.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a number of premonitions over the course of this game. So how insane is Wander at this point? I mean, me personally, I'm doing fine. Ooh, that's a drop.
Oh, because we saw the...
We watched the ritual. God dang it.
Why, were we just supposed to take the thing out of the ear and leave?
Yeah.
That's what you get for your investigation.
We're starting to get these, but no.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
Wait, did we gain another CP just for that? We did. After eloquence, I'll probably go psychology.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand, I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Pierce! Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
They talk like Star Fox characters.
These guys don't look like they're any good.
Nope.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
You bet I will.
They look very waxy, don't they?
Yeah. This is what happens when you have modern technology, but not enough time, manpower, or funds to, like, really mocap it and, like, make it work. So instead, you just have the talking.
I always dislike this subplot of any detective story when, in order to get down to the bottom of it, you end up doing things that, for all intents and purposes, are highly illegal and destructive. But usually it's in the name of, you know, fending off a horrible monster or something. And, of course, in the eyes of the law and the normal folk, it's, oh, you're a vandal.
Yeah.
Or a murderer. You know, the person who has to, like, kill someone who's clearly
It bugs me a
possessed
little
and-
bit that cops are always incompetent, though in this case I'm fairly certain they're in cahoots.
It's very likely that they are.